So I'm out on a hike here above Lake Nakuru, and as you can probably see behind me, there is a double rainbow. I don't know if this picks up the full double-ness of it completely, but it was so beautiful that I thought it was time just to stop and take it in and share what's been going on in my mind as I'm taking a little walk here. Uh, about a week ago or so, I was feeling like, wait, what am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Which is kind of a good question. I'm happy that those things come up. It just gives me a chance to take a little bit of stock with where I'm at, reevaluate, even if it's just brief. And then actually in this last week, I almost feel like I've swung to the other side a bit of a pendulum swing, which is almost a feeling of overwhelm with all the stuff that's going on. And it's a little silly, right? One week is feeling one way, what am I doing? The next week is, oh my gosh, I've got so much going on. This is also exciting. I'm writing 2 blogs. We launch our podcast next week. We started recording beginning of January. We'll do it next week. In 3 days, I'm heading to Nairobi for casting for a pilot that I'm going to be shooting for a show that I created, and while also still working on preparing for the marathon, training for the marathon. Getting ready to launch the ebook for the creativity course, as well as kind of build the full-on course. So there's just all this stuff going on and feeling this total sense of overwhelm. And, and these little moments I was thinking about actually in Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The last habit he talks about, I forget exactly what it's called, but he talks about sharpening the saw as basically a way of like replenishing. And, for me, for sure, sometimes I get into this grind where I'm like, you know what? There's no time to stop. There's no time to sharpen the saw. It's just grind, grind, grind. And so today I'm just taking a walk here behind the house overlooking the lake with the rainbow behind me. And tomorrow is Sarah's birthday. So we're going to go take a small little weekend trip and go to the other side of the lake and stay in a little cabin. Just to, not even, bringing no computers, no phones, just a way to, relax and, well, sharpen the saw a bit so that we can kind of come back in. And even though there's all this stuff going on, sure, there is this question of, it can still come up, like, what am I doing anyways? Is it of value? Does anybody care? Do I care? Is this important? Is this a good way for me to be bringing an offering to the rest of the world while also at the same time caring for myself? And I think one of the things right now that I'm just dealing with is that, these questions are perfectly okay. In fact, they're great just to really live in this place of question, but then also, find this balance between the doing and the action, and then also taking a little walk and sharpening the saw, as it were. So yeah, with that, I'm going to finish my walk, take a nice weekend so that Monday I can get up at 5 a.m. and or 4:30 a.m. so I can head to Nairobi and meet some potential cast and crew and talk about this pilot we're shooting. So wishing you all a great weekend.